बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आज का हमारा मौजू इंतहाई अहम है। ओबीई के हवाले से, ओपन बुक एग्जाम के हवाले से, जो 24 घंटे के लिए आपके पास होगा। और निबोश आपको वो डाउनलोड करने की इजाजत उस वक्त देगा जब आपके पास एक लर्निंग नंबर होगा, जो कि आपको तकरीबन एक हफ्ता 10 दिन पहले इशू कर दिया जाएगा निबोश की तरफ से, जब आप रजिस्टर्ड होंगे निबोश के साथ अपने लर्नर पार्टनर के थ्रू। तो आज के जो मौजू हैं उसकी तरफ हम चलते हैं। वो है जी, हाउ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर शुड बी सिलेक्टेड, मॉनिटर्ड एंड मैनेज्ड एट वर्कप्लेस। इट्स मीन सिलेक्शन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Selection is something. Selection has some factors, and monitoring is also something. There are some factors against which we have to. Then comes towards management at workplace. Yes, at workplace, not at commercial area, or not at workplace, at your factory, company, and the way where you are going to work. How to manage a contractor. We, the Hasina Habib Trading, are providing fire and safety equipment, firefighting equipment like portable fire extinguisher. We provide safety equipment, head to toe, complete safety, and the state of art and the best quality equipment we are providing. You can call us on these numbers. We are present throughout the year. Our head office is at Karachi. Let's go towards next our topic, which is the how contractor should be selected, monitored, and managed at workplace. The way that a client manages contractor at a workplace is divided into three categories, three areas, 3 points, which are very important. And the third one is monitoring and managing at the work. You will issue permit to work. You will check its safe system of work procedures, its method statements, and you will monitor continuously at the workplace contract. Let's go in details of all these areas. You will hand over the area. You will give the plant and place. You will give even accommodation, and he will move around in your workplace, in your factory area and organization. If he will move at his own, he may create some hazard problem. And so, first of all, for the selection of the contractor, we have to check the health and safety policy, whether he is having or not. If he is not having, and he is not even having the concept of health and safety policy, it's mean this firm, this contractor, this organization is not good at HSC. He may create some problem. Then second thing, we will check and we will demand for that is risk assessment and method statement. But first of all, we will check the risk assessment of the contractor, its own, and method statements for the work he is going to conduct. In this way, we will check its method statement and everything, and complete information we will take whether he is having approach towards HSE or not. Then comes qualification and training of its worker, its staff, its employee who will enter a new workplace and will spend time over there, will perform technical and professional activities over there. If they are not professional, if they are not having professional training, if they are not having HSE training, if they are not having safety conscious mindset, if they are not good at HSE practices, it may cause accident at your workplace. Then membership of the professional organization, if he is having any, when he has to, it will show that he is very professional and he is touched with some professional organizations and professional bodies. After that, we will check that records of the maintenance and test of the plant and equipment. The plant and equipment is taking inside in your premises at the client site, whether it is safe, well maintained, and it is tested, and all the equipment he is carrying, they are safe. If they are having problem electrically, mechanically, and physically, even if they are not fully tight, if they are not fully fixed, they may create for the problem for the not only for the contractor, also for the employee, also for the client worker and the site place. The next thing we should ask him that give us the list of your clients, whether previous or the current, that we can show, we can check that what level of performance and what level of approach this contractor is having and how confident and how competent is. The next is accident history records. If they occur, whether he is recording that, and if somebody is not recording the accidents and incidents and issues, it means he is not able to carry out the reviews. He is not he is not able to carry out the root cause analysis. He is not able to establish the patterns and the trend analysis for the recommendation for the further improvement. It means they are not good at HSE. So HSE is very important. Then if they are having some enforcement action against them, then even then they have to show that record. It's not a negative thing, it's a positive sign that thing can be happen, thing can go wrong. But if somebody is correcting them, somebody is improving them, somebody is focusing them, or not, they are not being taken care. Whatsoever is happening, keep on happening, and there is no thing like that, that how to arrest them, how to address them, how to reduce them. So that is very, very much important. And the next thing is proof adequate resources such as access to specialist safety advice, whether they are having such organizations, such people, such experts, such consultant, they can give them safety advice. And if they are having like that, it means they are very good at health and safety practices of the health and safety. Then example of the risk assessment and method statement, and qualification and training records of the staff, after that membership of the professional organization or certified body, then record of the maintenance and test of the plant and equipment which they are bringing in, names of the previous or current clients to use as references, accident records. So these were the important areas which we have to consider before selecting a contractor, that how much competent, how much professional, how much safety conscious he is. So the next important area is shared responsibility at joint occupancies. They have to consider the safety of their own and of the others. Contractors are responsible for their own health and safety and the health and safety of others who might be affected by their work. So when two or more than two contractors are working at the same site, they have to be very careful about the health and safety and the risk generated by their activity may affect to the others. So this is the area which we have to consider. We have to consider with the great concern. So there are different types of contractors. They may come at your workplace from the electrical, from the mechanical, from the civil, from the fire detection alarm system installation, and for the journal work, and for the maintenance of equipment and plant, blah 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 blah. They can come and enter at your workplace. So if more than two contractors and the employers are working at one place, they have to be very careful about their work and the work of others. And how will be this happen? This is only possible that they have to cooperate and coordinate. They have to cooperate and coordinate their activities to ensure good health and safety standards. Then we have to nominate a project officer, project supervisor, a project coordinator, and the person like with the different titles of point of contact, like POC from one side and from the others. They have to arrange meetings before starting the activities and exchange the information, share informations, that everything should be obvious, clear, and there should be no chances of accidents and ill health issues due to work. Contractors are responsible for their own health and safety. Yes, own health and safety and the health and safety of others. Okay. Then when employers share a workplace, share a work site, it's very much clear, no doubt, that no difficult to imagine that risk that one employer creates in the workplace may affect the employees of the other employer. So it's very much clear. Then it follows that both employers, yes, not only from one side, one is giving information and other is not taking interest. Both employers must cooperate, coordinate, and coordinate their activities, yes, every activity to ensure good health and safety standards. Then workplace will be safe. And we have to go through the article 17 of C155 and sub article 11 of R164. Then we will be more safer and more competent and more confident. So let's check all these areas. It could be happen at workplaces, in some factory areas or any organization. Different types of workers and different type of contractors are working at the same times. They have to share information, they have to coordinate with themselves, they have to cooperate. So and arrangement must be made by the client to ensure, by the client, who is responsible? By the client, to ensure that a contractor complies with the safe working practices. Complies, yes, contractor complies. It means things have been given before that start of the activity and he has to comply with that. These arrangements should include, we have to be very careful about having a sign in and sign out procedures. Whenever the clients, whenever the contractors worker will come and enter in the workplace, they will be signed in, they will be written their names and information, and they will, when they will go out, when they will leave the workplace, and they will be signed out, that how long they have spent at the workplace, ensuring that the contractor provides a named work supervisor. Yes, supervisors should be nominated, that this is the team and he is the leader. This is the team, he is the supervisor, safety supervisor, HSE supervisor. And without this, activity will not allowed to start, because supervision is very much important. After that it comes carry out the induction training, site induction training. Induct Site induction training is very much important. They are not knowing what is there, who is who, and what is what at the workplace. If they will be briefed, if they will be trained, if they will be informed, then chances are there that there will be less accident and ill health cases may come. Otherwise, without knowing nothing, if they will jump in, if they will enter in that area, it is likely to have more severe effects. And controlling high risk activities by the permit of work at workplace. Permit of work, yes. Permit of work, we should not give for every routine activity. No, for the high risk activities. And permit to work is something else. How it is prepared, who is responsible to issue, how it is issued, and how it is closed, what types of work permits, we will discuss in the element 3, which is the major element of the NEBOSH IG-1. And here we have to just have the concept of permit to work system. All these areas we have to consider: sign in sign out procedure, named worker supervisor, site induction training, permit to work system. Then it is ensured that less chances of workplace accidents and workplace safety will be more secure and ensured by implementing all these activities. Here we are having just a sort of recap of all these activities, that what a client should consider and how touchy he should be. If he is not focusing on all these areas, he may have problem and damages. So risk assessment methods, statements depend by the contractor during the planning phase. It's very much important to look at them. Then client identifies that the agreed safe working, जिनको पहले हमने मान लिया था, तय कर लिया था, agreed safe working methods are not being met, then stop them. If they are not fulfilling that requirement, stop them. Then first of all address that issues, that problems, then work will be reassumed. दोबारा तब काम करने की इजाजत होगी जब वो पहले वाली मसाइल भी उनको हल कर लिए जाए, एंड देन लेट्स गो टुवर्ड्स द these are the major areas where client should be focused and touching and monitoring against the risk assessment and all that. Agreed work procedures must be checked. If they are fulfilling, if they are fulfilling, then it's okay. Otherwise, it should be addressed. Now goes towards the pictorial way to understand exchange of information at the workplace is very much necessary. Then tell about their risks, tell about the hazard and risk created by the contractor work and the client work, and exchange that, and inform each other for the best interest of the organization, and then carry out risk assessment of your activities which you are going to execute, then develop safe system of work at that area, and then will be exchanged, will be informed, and after before the starting of work they will be agreed upon. So planning and coordination at the workplace with the help of POCs, with the help of project supervisors, information must be exchanged between client and the contractor, must be exchanged. If they are hiding something, if they are not sharing something for the workplace and for the activity, then accident may exceed, and it could be a disaster sort of activities. Then the second thing is client should tell contractor about the hazard and risk. Client should tell first. Client should tell that at workplace which type of hazards are there, and in the same way the contractor should tell the client about the hazard and risk created by the work. एक पहले तो क्लाइंट को बताना चाहिए, उसके बाद कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को भी बताना चाहिए कि मेरे काम से क्या रिस्क यहाँ पे जनरेट हो सकते हैं. Contractor should tell the client about hazards and risks created by the work. In this way, the work can be planned so that everyone is kept safe. असल में तो ये हर एक बंदे को महफूज रखना. Then the next is contractor should carry out risk assessment on the workplace. Contractor should carry out risk assessment on the workplace and develop safe working methods to control the risk identified. To control the risk identified. वहाँ पर जो जब आप सेफ सिस्टम ऑफ वर्क SSW बनाते हैं, SSW और परमिट टू वर्क ये दो मेजर टॉपिक हैं, और सेफ सिस्टम ऑफ वर्क जब आप बना रहे हैं तो जो जो हैजर्ड आइडेंटिफाई हो रहे हैं उनके अगेंस्ट आपने कंट्रोल भी लगा के इंश्योर करना होता है कि नाउ द थिंग्स आर सेफ. The safe working method must be documented. Then next is client should examine these risk assessment and method statements to ensure that there is no obvious problem or error. अब वाजे तौर पे कुछ नहीं है, आगे अल्लाह की मर्जी अगर कुछ हो जाता है तो क्या है, आपने तो अपनी तमाम तर एहतियाती, तमाम तर टेक्निकल प्रोसीजर्स, तमाम तर अपने HEC के रिसोर्सेज जो वो आपने लगा लिए, उसके बाद अगर कुछ होता है तो वो एक्ट ऑफ गॉड हो सकता है और कुछ नहीं. This should happen before the work. This should happen before the work. ये नहीं है कि काम शुरू हो गया और दरमियान में आप रिस्क असेसमेंट कैरी आउट कर रहे हैं, मेथड स्टेटमेंट बना रहे हैं. Before the work commence, it is good practice for the client to demand the risk assessment and method statement. Demand that risk assessment and method statements are submitted well before the work commence so that the problems and conflict flagged out. उस वक्त जो उनके प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, जो उनके कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स हैं, जो उनके इतराज़ात हैं, फ्लैग्ड अप, वो उस वक्त हाईलाइट कर दिए जाए, सामने ले आए जाए. फ्लैग्ड अप by the review of these can be resolved without creating delay and to the start of the work. ताकि उनको उसी वक्त पहले ही उसको हल कर लिया जाए, कि ना कि उस वक्त जब काम शुरू हो और दरमियान में ये चीजें आ रही हो, पहले ही इन चीजों को तय कर लिया जाए, रिव्यू कर लिया जाए, असेस कर लिया जाए, और उसमें अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम एम्बिग्यूटी या कोई मुश्किल नजर आती है तो उसको हल कर लिया जाए. The client and the contractor must coordinate their work carefully so as not to conflict. Then there may be several contractors working on site at any one time, and the activities of the one person or of one organization must cause a hazard for another at the area. जब आप 3, 4, 5 कॉन्ट्रैक्टर काम कर रहे होंगे, इलेक्ट्रिकल वाले भी होंगे, वेल्डिंग वाले भी होंगे, कारपेंटर्स भी होंगे, सिविल वर्क्स वाले भी होंगे, तो उस वक्त चांसेस आर देयर कि किसी की एक एक्टिविटी दूसरे के लिए खतरा बन सकती है। तमाम को अच्छे तरीके से कोऑर्डिनेशन, कोऑपरेशन और एक दूसरे के साथ बता के काम करने हैं और इंफॉर्मेशन मीटिंग्स के अंदर ये चीजें डिसाइड होनी है कि किसने कब और कितना काम करना है, दूसरे के लिए वर्क प्लेस कब फ्री करनी है और जिसको दी जाएगी उसने अपना काम कितनी देर में खत्म कर लेना है। ये तमाम चीजें प्लानिंग एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन एट वर्क के अंदर आएंगी और जितनी भी चीजें हमने अभी डिस्कस की हैं वो तमाम चीजें इसके अंदर आएंगी और उन्हीं को इसमें गो थ्रू किया जाएगा, अंडरस्टैंड किया जाएगा। अगर ये चीजें वेल बिफोर एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ द एक्टिविटी कर ली जाती हैं तो इट्स मीन एफिशिएंटली और कॉम्पिटेंटली चीजें आगे जाएंगी, अदरवाइज प्रॉब्लम होंगे। तो हाउ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर शुड बी सिलेक्टेड, मॉनिटर्ड एंड मैनेज एट वर्क प्लेस, इन तमाम चीजों को आप अपने जहन में रखना है। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, इस पे जरूर फोकस करना है। अब तक के लिए इतना ही और इसके साथ हम एंड कर रहे हैं एलिमेंट 1 का ओबीई ओपन बुक एग्जाम और निबोश का जो पहला पेपर है जो हल करना होता है 24 घंटे के लिए आपके पास होता है, उसको जिसको आप तमाम रिसोर्सेज से एक्सप्लोर करके उसको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, लेकिन कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं करते, पैराफ्रेजिंग आपकी होगी, अल्फाज आपके होंगे, कॉन्सेप्ट आपका होगा, नॉलेज का स्टैंडर्ड आपका होगा, उसको हमने करना है, उसका भी तरीका आपको सिखाया जाएगा। अब हम एलिमेंट 1 को एंड कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर। अपना और अपने गिरदो पेज का फायर एंड सेफ्टी के हवाले से बहुत ज्यादा ख्याल रखिएगा। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।